child, A for apple, B for ball, C for cat, D for dog. Let's put that into an N. I would like to call on stage Mandaka for giving a brief details on this. Huge round of applause for him.
Hello people. How are you all?
Fine.
Today we are given a topic on a famous company named Google. Google. It was founded on 1998. When it was founded, the founders could never think that it could dominate the world one day. Google is a company of a alphabetic corporation. What is alphabetic corporation? It's a mother company of Google and many more. They have the collection of A to Z words like a company, like A for Android, B for Blogger, C for cardboard, and D for Google. What is the main purpose to invent Google? Nowadays, Google is the source of everything, like knowledge, entertainment, and etc. The famous richer man on the earth, Bill Gates, have a compliment on Google that Google are more like us than anyone we have competed with. In our friend circle, when one doesn't know something or one knows something, there is a common value. Okay, mama, tension this. Chill, Google ka. Then,
So, the unofficial slogan of Google is "Don't be evil." So, let's call on stage Tasneem for speaking about this topic.
Good day everyone. I'm Tasneem and how are you all? I'm pretty fine too. Today's our topic is the study on alphabetical incorporation. And it's the mother company of Google. What is Google? Google is a thing which we can take help from it anywhere, at any place, and about any matters. Google it was founded by Larry Page and Sergey Brin in 1998 as an academic research project. While they were students of the University of California, Stanford University of California, together they own about 14% of its shares and they control 56% by supervoting stock.
Okay, why do you like Google? We just need to know what you are searching for. Or we can also say this: unless your name is Google, stop acting like you know everything. So Nicholas was wrong. Well, I'm Fatima Akhtar and I'm here to tell you about the ventures of Alphabet Corporation. It was created in 2015. Google announced plans to create a new public holding company, and it was Alphabet Incorporation. Alphabet Incorporation is a collection of companies. The company is dedicated to producing life sciences, technological advances, investment possibilities, and has a total number of 26 subsidiaries. Each name of the 26 subsidiaries starts with the letter of alphabet. And it's true that Google is the largest subsidiary of Alphabet Incorporation. So, you tell me, if you want to know something, what at first comes to your mind? Obviously Google. Yeah, Google. Google is the most popular search engine of all time. It was founded on 1996 by Larry Page and Sergey Brin. Okay? You tell me, when you want to see any videos or you want to pass your later time by watch any movies or drama, what at first comes to your mind? YouTube? Yeah, YouTube. YouTube, Android, search, ads will remain part of Google Incorporation. Well, I also have a YouTube channel. You can do subscribe. That is your YouTube because when people employees create a new video sharing website where users could share their videos, upload their videos, or view content. And the name of the version and brand is quite interesting, like ice cream, ice cream sandwich, Kit Kat, lollipop, marshmallow, numbers, etc. So, don't you want to know who was the founder of all of things? Of course, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Alphabet Corporation has been founded on 2nd October 2015 by the two founders of Google, Larry Page and Sergey Brin. So what we learned from them? I learned from them only get fish, go with the flow. If you want to be success, you have to be think different. Thank you.
Do you know there's an exact connection between Alphabet Incorporation and Google? I'd like to call on stage Nusrat Jahan for giving a brief on this.
Okay, I'm Mr. Jahan with me. Today my topic is case study on Alphabet Incorporation. Usha, your presentation was very good.
Thank you.
From where do you have done your information?
Oh, it was from Wikipedia.
Today I'm going to tell you about Google. Google is a research engine that started its development in 1998 and it was founded by Larry Page and Sergey Brin. I don't want to talk about this because if you have your smartphone, go to Google and then search, then you will get your information. So, any problem? Okay, so go to Google and you get your information. But Google is one of the best search engines on the internet, and on the internet there is other production services of Google as A for Android, the most widely used operating system for smartphones, B for Blogger, C for Chrome OS, Chrome OS that I know as far, then F for Frugal, G for so many, G for Google, G for Gmail, G for Google Plus. Yeah.
Please explain the frugal.
Yes.
What is
Go to
Google?
Google. Okay, G for Google Plus, Google Map. In previous generation, Google Maps, previous generation maps were so rare, but today we have maps in our smartphones. Everyone we have a map, and we have the whole world in our phone with Google. All kind of information are in Google, and Google is your hand. Okay, so use Google, make the world better. Thank you.
Everyone present here, ladies and gentlemen, you all are welcome to our debate competition program. Are you guys excited to be here? Yes. Yeah, you should be. Because it's a debate competition program arranged by NETA and Basic English Care and going to be performed by our two teams. They will argue on a particular topic that our forefathers were better than us in everything, our world. Here is our honorable judges, Shoriful Islam Shohar, Managing Director, Basic Academic Care, Founder Chairman of Public College, Mohammad Sabri Sarkar, Founder Chairman, Reading Youngsters, CEO of Sofiqul Islam, Founder Director, Reading Youngsters. I extend a warm and hearty welcome to each one of you present here. I'm your host Mushfiq and
I'm Anika. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning.
Welcome to our debate program. Well, all of you are looking amazingly nice and gorgeous.
Thank you.
Everyone knows that our debate will start after a few minutes, but I want to say something about debate in one word. Debate is an argument. Yeah, it's an argument on a particular topic, which is our forefathers were better than us in everything. To be honest, in some cases our forefathers were better than us in every way. But some cases we overtook them, right? Right. However, it's going to be loud here with the roars of some good speakers on the topic our forefathers were better than us in everything. So guys, what are you waiting for? Let's start it.
yeah.
Well, firstly, I want to say our forefather was Bangladesh's father of nation. To prove this matter, I would like to call upon the stage on the favor of this topic and the first speaker of this beautiful morning, Anika Islam, to deliver her speech. Give her a big hand.
Thank you so much, Honorable Speaker, for giving me the floor. Here, forefather means actually a member of past generation of one's family or people on a nation ancestor. We may be better than our forefather in some sectors, but there are so many sectors where our forefathers are not only better but also the best, and the sectors are politics, family bonding, technologies, media, and digital views. These are the circled area where my team members will prove that our forefathers are better than us. There's enough to say that better than us in everything. So our today's motion is our forefathers were better than us in everything. These struggles is our struggle for our freedom, the struggle for our independence. Who said that? Remember, he is the only one person who can lead our country properly in terrible moment. In 1971, he inspired the whole nation by his magical speech, and that speech is the one of the great speech in this world. Yes, he is our forefather, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, one of the best. In this generation, nearly found a politician like him, and is he comparable with anyone? No. In this modern world, maximum countries are going with the rules of democracy. So, do you ever think who gave the rules of democracy? Yes, he is our forefather Abraham Lincoln. This generation can modify their thoughts, but they have to take this idea from our forefathers, otherwise they can do nothing. We all know about the current situation of Syria. The nation of Syria are trying hard to independent the country. We, the Bangladeshis, faced the same situation in 1971. We have no modern weapon for war, but now they have the civilized weapon for war, but still they can. Why? Because our forefathers were best. They know how to defeat the country. After all these things, our forefathers defeated us this country. Isn't it enough to prove that they were best and best politicians? Can you compare your Donald Trump with Abraham Lincoln? Never. Our forefather was Napoleon. He is gave the main concept of education and the importance of education. So best is always best. They will be the best even after 100 years. So my question to the opposition party, can you show us someone, the peers of our forefathers in politics? Can you show any politician of this era as its peer? Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Thank you, everyone.
Well, it was a wonderful performance, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Now we have some arguments from the opposition team. I would like to call on the stage the first speaker of opposition team, Sajid Saifullah.
Okay, your time is now. People, I want to start my speech with a quote by Suzanne Collins, which I collected from Google. He told that, frankly, our forefathers do not seem much to brag about. I mean, look at the state they left us in, with the wars, with the broken planet. Clearly, they did not care about what would happen to the people who would come after them. So today, as I Saifullah, along with my team, I'm going to prove that we are better than our forefathers in everything. So, what my dearest opposition Anika told, I want to make him remember that our topic is our forefathers were better than us in everything, but not this, that our forefathers were better than us in politics. Just make your mind out of politics. You have told our honorable judges, today we will talk about our forefathers who had less advantages with us, than us. Because you know that they have established many theories, they have invented many creations, but they failed to apply it in their practical life. Because if they applied, we do not have to do all this time works, all these inventions in this time.
Oh, okay.
So, with that, now I want to focus on technology. I think every one of us now understand that we cannot think of a day without technology. I think my opposition team also agrees with that. So, our forefathers spent their whole time just spending themselves in the hard work, but they didn't have the blessings of technology. They always they work hard in the field. They tried with their little pesticides, with their little bullocks to try themselves warm up, but they have to work hard, but they have no production like us. But now we have an advanced agricultural production, and we have much production than them, with working less than them. We are now using our brain, not our hard work. they fail to educate their child, and they engage themselves in household works. Ask me why? Because they only thought that education is just a mere bad pastime, and it is just harming their futures, harming the future of their children. On the other hand, we are educating our child and we are making them better and helping them to contribute in our day-to-day society. And another thing I want to understand, make you remember that in our physics book, in the page of 223, there is noted that Sir Jagadish Chandra Basu, which we can call our forefathers, he invented how to surpass our radio waves without any wire. But he just discovered, but he didn't use it as the business purpose, because he know that he was not that best and it can be used more better in the future time. In our time, we can make the best use of it. And my second point is communication. We all know that communication is very important, but they used what? They used cows, they used horses as their communication. They do not have enough transport and their health problems, food treatments are also very problematic too. So I want to ask a question to my opposition team that what is the source of the information of your debate script? Did you collect it from Google, or you have asked all of your seniors, your forefathers to give you some
performance? Give him a big hand, everyone.
You performed very well, Sajid. Okay, let's see that what the next speaker will say. Well, our forefathers shows the best pathway to shine in life. To prove this matter, I would like to call Shanila to deliver her speech. Give her a big hand.
Thank you, Your Honorable Judge, for giving me the floor. Forefather is a word of great honor and respect. There is a wise saying that people will not look forward to posterity, but never look backward to their ancestors. These words were told by our forefathers, and obviously we are here because of them and still going into their path. Nowadays, in the modern age, people admire riches more than honesty and long for money more than the peace of the mind. In my point of view, people will be never that much happy until they will pay more attention taught by our forefathers. My respective opposition will talk about our luxurious lives. Then my first question to them is that, don't you agree true happiness is just a state of the mind and can be attained better in the college than in the college? So our previous motion is our forefathers were better than us in everything, and I like to bring a bit from the positive side on this desired motion. Firstly, my first opposite speaker said that about our families. Nowadays, basically in Western countries, we can see a lot of broken families. If a teenager girl or boy comes home and sees their parents with an unknown person, how they will feel bizarre, right? They just think how ultimately we will grow after seeing this kind of incorrect lecture. Their mentality will grow as they will see, right? They will get confused, they will get disappointed. Isn't it true that after seeing this kind of illegal things, it may give them a chance to do these incorrect things in their personal lives as well? Whereas our forefathers were much better than us. That time there was a thing called bonding, which we don't have now. We don't even look up for a family dinner or any kind of social environment. Or even we're sitting in the same bench or in a restaurant, we're still getting busy to tapping our cellular device just to achieve our mental satisfaction. Or should I say it has become a trend now? Well, my respective opposition will talk about our technological development. Yes, surely I agree that email is one of them. It's the fastest way to communicate with each other and it's very essential in business. But the thing is, it was invented in the last century by our forefathers. Yes, we have mobile phone now and it was invented by Jagadish Chandra Basu, which is a wireless device. And you said that. But my question is to you, without discovering this system, how could you use that? Right? And it is very important in communication system. But the first design of the aeroplane was due by Leonardo da Vinci, who is our forefather. We all love a number one cell phone company Apple because of their iPhones as their exceptionals. But the one-man army and the man and the brain behind Apple was Steve Jobs, and who is our forefather. We all love to use computers, laptops, and by doing programming we can do a lot of things. But without the binary numbers 0, 1, even think about these things. So the third question to my respective opposition is that, can you even think about doing this kind of things without the help of our forefather? Let's put a simple example here. We can see the writers of the past like Rabindranath Tagore, Kazi Nazrul Islam, William Shakespeare, Robert Browning, John Keats was and is the best of all time. And just because of their outstanding qualification in literature, their books are still sold out at bookstores around the globe and local-wise at bookstores. I won't say that our most new writers are not good or they don't have the spirit, but they are very far away from the achievements completed by the ones they follow. Most new writers follow their forefathers' footsteps just to keep a tradition rolling. I don't say that. Well, so lastly, last but not the least, I just want to ask my opposition team is that, aren't we still following our forefathers' footsteps or we came here without them?
It was an amazing performance with marvelous logic.
Yeah, appreciate. Now we have some articles from opposition team. I would like to call on stage Muhammad Taha to deliver the speech. Please, give him a minute.
First in my opposition, have you heard my team members?
Yeah, I heard them.
Is there any family topic?
Well, I said that in my point of view.
Okay.
Okay.
But there's no family topic in my
We
team
said
members.
that we are better than in everything. Family is a topic.
You have mentioned that he told about that. He told about
Yes,
family.
we know that.
He told about family. Just mention that.
Okay.
Okay.
told about
I would like to start with which I have heard from my father. And later on, I lost a 2-year son for the same disease named essential tremor. But nowadays, a simple surgery can cure that disease. So, but it's a matter of great regret that at a time, any doctor couldn't save my uncle's life. So, my opposition, I want to ask you something. Do you still believe that my grandmother lived a better life than us by losing her 2 blood
For some
cells?
cases, obviously.
Okay, I hope I will get my answer. That's why I'm along with you, and our today's motion is our forefather were better than everything. Our forefather were better than in everything, and I'm against of it. Okay, the world is moving towards since its inception, and from the stone era, mankind is developing. Through this transformation, in the 21st century, we are in the super developed era. All of the facilities we have got in the 21st century is made us better than our forefathers in everything, and we are still trying for the further betterment. Okay, let's come to another part, the disease. Okay, disease. That's the word. The word is a great panic for our forefathers. So, the chicken pox. Do you know about that? It is a deadly disease of 16th century. Then the cholera comes. Cholera had 7 pandemic attack on the world, and I want to mention that a survey that in 1817 to 1860, cholera in India about 15 million people died for cholera, and then in between 1865 to 1917, about 23 million people died for cholera in Russia. So. Cholera, diarrhea, chickenpox, leprosy, and many more diseases keep the world population into a few years ago are no longer a threat to mankind. Now, we can assure every mother that her child would get the best treatment for any kind of disease that also grandmother. Then comes another part, that communication. Okay. Communication that we have email. Okay. And it is the fastest communication system of 21st century. Then the Facebook, Google, Twitter, and many more. I can explain in word what Google bears in our what importance Google bear in our daily life. So, at last, I want to mention that every parent wants to make their children better than themselves. So, who you are to say that you are not better than them? And deeply think about that. Aren't we better than our forefathers? I think we are.
Okay.
Heroes are then followers. To prove this matter, I would like to call Sumaya Rahman on the stage to deliver her speech. Give her a big hand.
Thank you, honorable judges, to give the floor. Excuse me, my opposite debater. You can't read out the motion of our debate. it is our forefathers are better than us in everywhere. Please, in everything. Please read out properly. Now, he said about disease. He said that before people, a lot of people died in cholera and other diseases, but now it don't happen. Tell me, who invented the vaccines or medicines of the cholera and other diseases? Our forefathers, and set up this in your mind. If they didn't invent, you even can't use that now. It may be one of the biggest controversy and irony if we entangle ourselves whether we are better and or our forefathers were. Let's start with the most popular sport of the recent one. Yeah, I'm talking about cricket. Do you know the golden age of cricket? The golden age of cricket is from 1890 to 1940. The period before the First World War. C.B. Fry, the Indian Prince Ranjit Singh, Plum Warner, C.B. Burns are the heroes of cricket. The recent players are just the followers of those heroes. Now, listen to me carefully. Heroes are better than followers. Look at the king of football, Diego Armando Maradona. He is the Argentine retired professional footballer of 12th century, and Messi is known as the second Maradona because of his brilliant performance. Do you think Maradona and Messi can be compared to our present footballer? Do you? No. Again, listening music is like a trend now. The situation is like wherever we go, our earphones are in our ears and we listen music. Now, I want to agree with you for sentence that we are better than our forefathers. Then answer me. Are Imran, Rida Khan, Bala, Habibullah, etc. are better, etc. can be better than Manade, Onjadot or Asha So, people found peace and pain in songs, and now we listen music to have hatred with habit. Doesn't matter it is meaningful or not. Then, what about the field of silver skin? Do you know about Uttam Kumar, Krishna Kumar, Raj Kapoor, etc.? They were the greatest heroes of silver skin. Their performance was amazing. There was something for learning. There was something awesome which was attracting people. The time was the golden period of silver skin. Our present actors can't be compared to them. For example, the Raj Kapoor and Ranbir Kapoor. The Raj Kapoor was the grandfather of Ranbir Kapoor. Whenever Raj Kapoor's film released, people became crazy to watch it. And whatever Ranbir Kapoor, they both were actor or are actor. They both are member of same family. But one was forefather and one is in our present world. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, next.
Now see, I would like to call on the stage ATM. No, Anikata was on the stage. Introduce please.
So, our opposition team, Samjan Hawatwik has said that a lot of things on religion and Islam, okay. But with science discoveries, our faith on Islam strengthened. And then I would like to mention some points that you have said that now there's a lot of rape cases and other things, okay. But at least we have family, we are bonding in a family. But back then, at the time of our forefathers, the people didn't used to marry either. In case you okay, hello Pizza Hut. I want to order a pepperoni pizza, and my address is blah blah blah. So was that easier back then? Okay. Basic needs of human life are food, shelter, clothing, education, and healthcare. At first, let's focus on education. With the help of globalization and internationalization, our world has become so developed that we are getting education from foreign countries, even staying at our home, while back then our forefathers were so superstitious and uneducated. Now, food. We are now come to the food sector. We all know that we can get our food anything that you want with making a short phone call or sending a message. Even our cooking process has become easier than it was. But our forefathers had to struggle much to manage the food. Now, shelter. Our forefather has to live a tough life under the open sky and in a poor shelter. But we are enjoying our life in that air-conditioned, well-furnished room. Then, clothing. Our forefathers used to make clothes with animal skin and, or should I say, leaves. But that was harmful for their health, that caused skin diseases and other things. But now we are wearing comfortable, well fashionable dresses. Now let's focus on healthcare. Jeffrey Starling showed a survey to Cambridge University where it was showed that in Cro-Magnon era life expectancy was 18 years, in Renaissance it was 30 years, and in 1850s it was 48 years, and now it is 78 years. And they hope that by 23rd century it will be 101 years. So, conducted by the economist has shown the fact that life expectancy rate went 30 to 80 years from 15th century to 23rd century. Even now, a paralyzed person can walk with a robot suit. And a person with leprosy was treated, back then, they was treated like a devil or demon. Even they were abandoned from everywhere. But now, a person with leprosy can be totally recovered within 1 week. Our forefathers were better than us in everything. That means you are not contented with your life. And we all know that you will tell, all is good. But that means you are telling the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. But if you think with logic, you can say that we are living our life in a lot better way, and we are enjoying the basic needs of human life in a lot better way than our forefathers did. So of course we think that if we think with logically, we can say that we are a lot better than our forefathers in everything. Thank you.
Okay, we saw some wonderful performance here. Okay guys, it's the leader time. Let's see what the leader will say. I'd like to call on the stage the favor of the topic and the leader of this team, Sayyid Bhaijan. Give him a big hand.
Thank you, dear honorable speakers, to give me the floor to say something about this topic. Firstly, I am to say that our opposition did not just know about topic forefathers definition. Our opposition is just saying about the 100 years of ago's time that we are just too many backdated. But who are our forefathers? Forefathers definition is the man who is just an ancestor of our fathers before our father's life. So at first, Sajid Saifullah, firstly you said about that our forefathers did not do anything for us. Okay, they did not think for peace for us. Okay, now I'm talking about the World War and the war. First in education system, you tell about that. Educational. In now modern days, we have mobile phone, we have internet, we have computer, we have everything. When it is the time for our play in the playground, we are using Facebook. And you tell us that Facebook is very, very good and we can use Facebook at many times. You said that, but Facebook is useful for us. But how? You didn't tell us that. Okay, secondly, you tell many technologies about. But listen, who give the technology? Ava Lovelace give the proper knowledge of programming firstly. And second, Charles Babbage, who invented the computer firstly. So they were our forefathers. And honorable speaker, why our forefathers were better? Our teammates really showed that because forefathers were better than in politics. Our first speaker just said that. And secondly, they were better for inventions, for community system. Okay, we are telling the transport system. Today is very easy to transport with a car, a bicycle. But nowadays, how many accidents we had in just 2 or 3 years? A lot. Okay, secondly, footballer, cricket, singers, actor, many sectors, we have proved that our forefathers were better. And you said that why our forefathers were better, that our mom and dad teach us that you will be better. But we will tell that we are the betters. But how? Okay, honorable speaker,
Okay.
Honorable speaker, thank you very much to give me the floor.
Well, we get started in many ways, many places.
Faisal was amazing.
Well, we are arguing from the members of both the teams. Now it's time for a leader from opposition team. I would like to call the leader of the opposition team, Tahia Jannat.
Respectful judges and my dear fellows, thank you for having me here today. So, let me tell you a story first. A day before yesterday, our mother got quippy when she wanted to see her son living abroad. Yesterday, she got whipped having her son's photo in her hand, and today she is smiling after pressing a video conference. So, my question is, which is better? Of course, the precious smile of the mother, right? So, today's flow is our forefathers were better than us in everything, and I'm against of it, and I'll explain why I think in this way. So come to the points. Technology. World is moving towards and it started. So you, for distraction, you might say that we are stuck in our world of gadgets and we are stuck in technology. But you would be lying if you said that such technologies haven't made our life easy and comfortable. And then come to the next one, communication. As I told the story at the beginning that there was no communication system in our forefathers' era, and no communication system in our forefathers' era. And a letter took half a month to reach the another corner of the country, and it was both lost emotionally and economically. And you have said that our prophet, you have compared about our prophet. Our prophet is the best, and I agree with that. And our prophet is not comparable with anyone. If you compare with the Adam era and our prophet Muhammad era, which is better? Of course. And you should remember that he was the last prophet, right? And then comes to the family bonding. You have said that there is no family bonding. But what do you say that harassing a girl for dowry, is it moral value? And an absolute authority of man for age or relation in a family, is it moral value? There should be a mutual bonding in every family. And then comes, you have said gender recognition, and we have, now girls have right to explore new things and education. And you have said forefathers were happy, but were they satisfied and were they content? Happiness means satisfied and content, both physically and mentally. And this 21st century, my freedom, my right, my confidence makes me happy. And they certainly had things that we can never have. And we have things they can never dream of. And those days are gone. A man was dependent to his fate. A man never dreamt of his life outside of village. A man was forced to carry his forefather profession. And 21st century has brought hope. And every boy and every girl is hoping for a bright, prosperous and happy future. I'm telling a quote by Toba Beta once said that you are the fairy tale told by your ancestors. So I am requesting my opposite team to remember that we are in a debate. So please try to be realistic with your logic and do not judge your opinion with emotion. We are better than our forefathers, and it's a fact that our forefathers were better than their forefathers, and our next generation will be better than us.
Happy, and I'm really feel good because my students are doing very good in English. This is a must mentionable point. And the second thing is that the topic of presentation and debate were very good, and that was selected by our subject worker sir. So I think such kind of debate competition is very useful in educational life. Hopefully you will do good in your college life as well, and also in university life, and then in your professional life. the thing I have found in my judgment that all of you were very good. But some of you have some problems in grammatical accuracy and pronunciation. But I think that can be overcome by yourself after a time. Because already you have proved that you are learning and you have learned a lot of things. So your eye contact, your presentation, your logical refutation, and also some expressions about the opponent party speaker were very good. So firstly, I would like to mention one thing. None of the speaker cleared about the topic. I mean, you should have mentioned from the both sides what does the topic infer meaning here. I mean, what is the indication of the topic? Maybe some of the things will be declared by our one of the judges, officer, and he will declare also the result. Who will gonna champion team of today. But I will congratulate you both the teams because both the teams did very well. And I should mention 3 speakers I like very much. One is Shanila Mijari. I think one day she will do much better than that. And also in the opponent side, Anika Tabas she did well. And grammatical accuracy were very good. And also Tahia Jannah, though we cannot see her, but we can judge her through her quality. And also Sajid Saifullah. And also I would like to thank our 3 presenters of the program like Mahia bint Mamun, Anika Bushra and Miss Vijay. I also thank presenting here, I mean sitting in front of me, my dear students. You know, they cooperated us in this program a lot. And I also thank to my 2 colleagues, you can say Tawfiq and Sabir because providing a huge cooperation with the So I am very grateful to them. So I would like to mention one thing, the lastly, that is we will declare the result, but this is not the whole thing, you know. This is the first step of your success for the future life. So hopefully you are going to make a history in your family, in your country, and so that you can enlighten the world. So I pray to you from the core of my heart, and you know, in the next month we are going to start our academic English program. Hopefully you will join and also inform your another friend circle that they can join. You know, we will be different in some cases because we will not gonna emphasize on getting A+ only, rather we will focus on skills in English as well, like listening, speaking, reading, writing. And you have proved in successfully in a very well-mannered way. Thank you very much. I'm saying something for your betterment, and also I am grateful to your parents because they sent you here, and lots of parents don't think like your parents. So this is a matter of fact as well. Thank you very much. Hopefully see you again in the stage of success. Thank you.
So, you all know about BD answers?
Yes.
Okay, BD answers. আজকে পুরো BD answer সামনে দাঁড়ানো। Founder, director and the chairman. So we decided something. যে টিমটা ডিবেটে চ্যাম্পিয়ন হবে, we will focus them in BD answers.
Together with the best and the second best speaker.
The best speaker today and the best presenter today. আমাদের আজকে প্রেজেন্টেশনে যে ফার্স্ট হবে এবং যে ডিবেটের বেস্ট স্পিকার হবে তাদেরকে BD answers এ অ্যাঙ্কারিং এন্ড হাইলাইটস এ নিয়ে আসা হবে। And as far as I know, যে আজকের প্রেজেন্টেশনে there are some gifts. বাট যদি এমন হয় একদল জিতে ভাইয়া আর আরেক দল থেকে বেস্ট স্পিকার হয়, আমরা চিন্তা করছি বেস্ট স্পিকারের গিফটটা বিডি আনসার দিবেন। But as we are not prepared today, I will give it in my tomorrow's class. Okay. First of all, Tawfiq bhai, you will be surprised to know এখানে দুটো মেয়ে আমি জানি না আসছে কিনা, they by knowing my speech of entrepreneurship, they started Facebook campaigning and they are selling some products like handicrafts and others. We too go together to different sort of universities like Begum Rokia Rangpure, Begum Rokia University there. So সেখানে প্রায় huge audience, ওখানে Chamber of Commerce ওদের একটা auditorium হবে. So people, acha, wait. When you started
আমরা স্যারকে মোটিভেট করি তালি দিয়ে। কি করেছি? স্যার কি ও স্যারের পড়ছে সিং মানে গান গাইতে হবে।
সবাই বলবা যে স্যার কি গান গাবে?
সিং করে নাই তো,
সে সিং পড়ছে, স্যার পড়ছে,
সিং করে নাই।
আনিকা ইসলাম খুবই ভালো পারফরমেন্স ছিল, সবারই ভালো পারফরমেন্স ছিল। ফাইদারের গানের পারফরমেন্সটা যেমন ভালো ছিল, প্রেজেন্টেশনের পারফরমেন্সটা তেমনই একটু দুর্বল হয়ে গেল। বাট যে উইনার টিম ভাইয়া, যে উইনার টিম সে পেয়েছে 241, তিনজনের নাম্বার যোগ করে 241।